morning, everyone. Happy Scrap Saturdays. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm going to try to make my videos a little bit faster, so I'm going to jump right in. Starting off with a photo of my husband here in my craft room when he was studying for an exam to upgrade himself at work. And he looks pretty serious, but it's part of what we went through for a couple of weeks here at home, where we all had to give him his space and he had to study really hard. And I know that there's a lot of you out there who are doing some, education on your own now after being an adult and having your families. And sometimes, this is the only opportunity we have to upgrade ourselves. And he's doing just that. And it's not only just for himself, but it's for his family. So we appreciate that. I'm starting off with my base paper. It's from my Scraptastic kit and it's some crepe paper. And I am going to cut off this branding strip. And so I think you're probably noticing a trend where I am going to be using most of my Scraptastic paper as my base. I kind of like that. I feel that I love the paper so much because it's so trendy and current, and then I'll supplement, like I've told you, with some of my older paper. And so today I'm using my Pebbles Walnut Grove 6x6 paper pad, and I believe it's gonna give me the kind of colors that I am looking for. And if it's not, then I'll have to pull out something else, but it looked good to me. And so, even though I don't think this is that old, but nonetheless, I've had it for a while. So that's what I mean. I just want to get good use out of, everything that I do have. And so I'm kind of loving, navy, and I don't even know what color this is, like a reddish burnty, that's not a word, reddish burnt orange. But, so I'll just warn you, my husband's off to baseball tonight, and I think I've distracted my kids enough to keep them downstairs in the basement watching something on television, but I can't really guarantee that. So if you hear them come up, we'll just go with that. Okay, so like I always do, I'm just taking my scissors and roughly cutting up my layers because it's one of my go-to staples. It's my layering, which I absolutely love. And you know what I always tell you, and I really do mean it, if there is a technique that you love, do it. Don't worry. Do something that makes you feel giddy inside, because nobody can see you. I can't see you. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using this chevron. Is that what you call it? I hope so, because if not, I don't know what you call it. Arrow chevron pattern. And I'm bringing the eye where the paper is naturally telling us to look or to go. And I don't know if I'm going to use any more of that, but I did want to bring in some of this book type paper. And I really like that paper. It says 1% there at the top, so it's already kind of giving me what I want out of this look. All right. Go down that way. Looks good. Yes, that's what I wanted. Now I did receive, or I should say I bought this Mr. Huey's Studio Calico mask from 2 Peas in a Bucket, and I've never used it. And I've watched people use theirs online, and everybody's got their own little different way of doing it, and I don't have much experience with it, so I don't want to cause any heart attacks out there. I'm only doing what I think I want to do with it, so just bear with me. And I'm just going to take my Tim Holtz Distress ink and Walnut Stain, and I'm going to do my best to just ink up these chevrons. Yeah, is that working? That's working. Just to bring more interest towards that photograph and creating some layers underneath there. So yes, I'm liking that, but I do want to carry it over to that negative space here that you can see where the other side of the photo will be. And so I love that. Okay. So now I'm going to commit to sticking these down. And I'm only putting adhesive in the middle just in case there's anything I want to tuck in between, behind, around. And I'm going to put one little Lonely Guy adhesive there because I think I can get away with lifting that up. All right, so this is a flare badge again from Recollections, and it says right now. Is that crooked? I think it's crooked. Let's fix that up. And you know, I was eyeing this typewriter and I think I want to use it. So I'm going to lightly put that there. And yep, that's about it for that. Now I can't use my sketchbook letters because there are no more left of the S's, and I believe that my title is going to be Focus on This. Those letters didn't have any more either. Green, no. Yellow, yes. Orangey-ish. Sure. Why do I keep coming back to the green? Sure. Looks good. Now I do want my title to be big, so I can't use anything else that I have there that I think of. And I'm gonna have to look for some letters. So I will be right back. Okay, so the letters that I pulled out are these American Crafts Remarks one, and they're called Letter and Number Book JFK. Maybe that's what they're called. Yes, JFK. And these are some extremely ancient Creative Memories smaller font ones. So the title of my page is going to be Focus on This. And it's a little bit funny because that's what he's doing. He's focusing on his work, but it's also funnier because my husband really likes the Black Eyed Peas, and I believe they have a song from their original group when he was a skateboarder way back in like 1901. Yeah, my husband was a skateboarder a long time ago. And that's one of the songs, or that's one of the lyrics in the songs that they sing. It starts out with that, and they always say, focus on this. I know that I'm spelling that wrong. I could hear you. Thank you. I have to focus on what I'm spelling here. Sad, sad world. So hopefully you guys are having better weather and everything is so much better. There's no more snow. I think I'm going to put the focus there. And then the on this down here. Utilizing the visual space that I think I want it to flow on. So this is my next word. And oh, there's the I on this page. It does have a dot, but I'll go back to that dot. Okay. So yep, I think that's exactly it. I'm not even going to use the smaller letters. And I believe that looks good enough to me. And these letters are really nice to work with. Like, they're thick enough that I can move them around. So I don't know if I want that so far away. Now I'm going to flip the page over so that I can place down the word focus. And I'm kind of sort of layering it on my papers as well. And I'm really liking that. So I'm going to lift these other ones a little bit higher. Maybe like that. Maybe not. Okay. So that's good, good, good. I'm going to use up the rest of my enamel dots a bit. I'm going to press down on that typewriter because I do like it there. It's making me happy, so there it stays. I do believe those always have to be used up in threes. That's not weird, but that's what I feel. It's what I think. Now, just seeing if there's any wood veneers that I want to put down. And I kind of like that one there. Got an orange paper clip in here. I'm going to layer that where that flag or banner is. No. Ooh, I like that. I'm liking this overlay on top of, and I'm just going to use that paper clip to anchor it. And I'm going to get out my Tombow to glue down this wood veneer arrow. Of course, when I need it to bring out a lot of glue, it doesn't. But it's only giving me just too much right now. That's funny. This says right now, and I just said right now. Okay, so I'm loving this. To me, it's pretty much done. Does it need a heart somewhere? A layered heart. A heart with a squiggly line in blue. Yeah. Oh, these are so cute. I keep forgetting how cute they feel and how soft that they are. Now, I still have 2 of these left, and the packaging is somewhere at the bottom of my pile over there. You'll have to forgive me, but there's a bicycle one that says enjoy, and this one says adventure is out there. And for some reason, I'm feeling like it's a nice little something to add to this page, because he's on an adventure, or so I feel. It takes a lot of courage to go back to school, and there you go. I like it there. I wanted it here, but it would compete with the tabs that I've already put there, and I like it on that side as well. And then I'm going to use the bicycle one on another layout that I have with my children on bicycles. All right, so this is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm just going to look for my foam dots. And again, this is just so that I can give it a little bit more texture in the layering just by lifting some of it. And I don't know if I want to do it where the title is. No, I don't. All right, this needs a different foam adhesive. So I'll take that one off. And I will put this one on. Oh yes, much better. Now it's kind of cute because the enamel dots are underneath that word love. And I just love how that's looking. All right, so I don't know what else to say. I think it's awesome. I really, really, really like it. Again, there's not going to be any journaling on this page because that's what I'm going to do in my project life. I do think that I'm going to splatter it a bit. I'm going to use a shell from Mr. Huey's. I believe I want like a tone-on-tone type splattering for this one. And my picture's already covered. Ha ha! You know, I'm easily happy, easily content, easily satisfied. Love it! So, I had no plan for this except for the paper. The paper inspired me here today. So, I don't know. Maybe you don't want to copy me. Maybe you do. Maybe you have ideas of your own. I want you to use them. Don't be afraid. I use something that I always do, which is the layering of my paper. And then I did something that I've been only doing recently, which is always using my pattern paper that comes in my kit as my background and letting the paper breathe. I've said this to you before in another layout with my sister where there was a big floral pattern and it was some Prima paper. Let your paper breathe. Let your paper do the work for you. Look at it. What does it tell you? What does it naturally do? Do the arrows go this way and you want to put your photo on this side? Absolutely. Look up that song, Focus on This from the Black Eyed Peas, I don't know, circa 1990, 1989. It's funny. It's very rapish though. You'd have to be a skateboarder or something to know it. I have no idea. But I think my husband's going to love this layout. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. It's your turn to take out your photo, grab your pattern paper, let it tell you which direction it wants to go into, and have a blast. Have fun. Thank you so much, guys.